It says I'm live now. Hello, YouTube. This is a new card game called Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. It is the second version of Shadowverse, and I really liked the first one. I got really good at it, actually. The only reason I didn't end up making it to Masters on the first was because of the fact that I kind of had to stop playing for a while. But in the original, I built a swordcraft deck that was a control version. In this version of Shadowverse, though, it seems like Abysscraft is struggling a little bit. Seems like it's one of the best decks. It's probably Runecraft, though. I know Portal has some pretty strong stuff going on, and I know that Havencraft has a very strong control deck right now. Did not mean to hit build. The deck I'm going to be running for today, though, is either going to be this one here later tonight, which is a control sword build. I'm missing some cards for it. It's not nearly as good as my Swordcraft deck, and Swordcraft is probably one of my favorite classes, though I don't like playing aggro sword. I tend to like mid-range more. This is the version we're running with right now. Notably, I am missing an Amelia and an Albert, so the deck is struggling slightly at a higher end. I'll probably end up removing these Way of the Maids for them. This card is really, really good on paper, but because Sword is a very tempo-based deck, they don't fit in super well, because you kind of just want to be playing on curve. One of the strongest cards in the deck is definitely probably Luminous Lance Trooper and Luminous Commander, though Amelia can have some big pop-off turns, and as always, the goal is to finish the game out with super evolving Albert to hit face for 12. Though Amalia is definitely a very strong win condition too. This is definitely a weak card in the deck, but sometimes you just need 5 damage to close out the game. Well, let's go ahead and get into it. Up against Portalcraft, I feel like I have really good matchups into Portal, though it kind of depends on how fast of a start they get. The 3 damage board wipe can be very devastating at times.
We have much to discuss.
Lyra's a really good turn 3. Royal Coachwoman's a very solid turn 2. Amelia on 6 sometimes is good. Ironcrown Majesty is amazing if we manage to stick Lyrala and Coachwoman. We're going to go ahead and coin out Luminous Lance Trooper. Going wide is definitely probably preferable because of that, exactly. Sucks that they managed to answer that, but it's okay. We have a Royal Coachwoman here and we hit face. Turn this down just a little bit. That's a lot of them right away. I think him infusing means he's gonna have trouble making the cards that he wants to make. I think we just Lyrala here and then punch him in the face. Because if he can't answer enough of this board, we just Ironcrown Majesty and call it really good. Extreme of Lifing, the 2/2. Makes sense. The Ironcrown is looking a lot worse now. Maybe we can draw our 5-drop. Another Lyrala. I kind of want to save the Lyrala for an Amelia turn. Next turn, if we Amelia, we don't have Super Evolution yet. I think just playing the Lyrella is good. Punch face. We're gonna evolve this to push some damage. Also makes it harder for him to trade into it. And say go. Because now he's almost at 12, so if one thing lives, which we're very likely to have at least a knight, we have a turn 9. Very easy Albert. This is very annoying. He's gonna clear the board for sure with the 3 wipe. Yeah. Kinda have to clear. The one damage is very important. Because that puts him exactly in Albert range with a Mega Evolution.
Not all is lost. I'll be your mentor.
Does he evolve this? If he evolves this, it makes my job a lot harder. He's working up towards a masterwork right now. I don't have a lot of clearing potential right now. Okay, he didn't evolve the UD. That makes my job a lot better. We're gonna play this to clear his board here. And it should be hard for him to answer without an evolution point.
Not all is lost. Not all is lost.
Bullet makes sense.
Overconfident.
Okay, you just passing that? We're gonna play Amelia here to hope to get an Albert. We did pull an Albert. We also pulled a Luminous Lance Trooper, which is very powerful actually. So we're gonna play that. We're gonna go ahead and Way of the Maid away probably Olivia. Yeah, we're gonna away Olivia. And then we're gonna super evolve this to hope that our guys stick. Tell him to go. This makes these very hard for him to kill. Very hard for him to kill. Unless he answers with some very specific stuff here. That does clear, unfortunately. But we have some very good answers for this. It also doesn't fully clear. It just mostly clears. Oh, that gets through barrier. We have a Geno. And we're just gonna hope he can't do 4. Because I don't have an answer for that. I feel like that should change. I feel like Romelia. Does Romelia kill? Romelia does not kill. But it puts him out of range of Albert. And out of range of Albert is kind of me dead. I have an out here with this, potentially. I did not draw it though. This summons copies, right? Yeah. That's game. Unfortunate.
I will not falter.
If he didn't have that healing there, he was dead. What even is this? Is this just... Yeah, this is just good. Well, that's the end of my win streak. I had like a 5 win streak there for a bit. Runecraft. This almost always comes down to if they have Kuhan. I guess that's how most Runecraft fights are, though.
With rain comes
We're going second, so Luminous Lance is like perfect. Phildao is also pretty strong. We do correct the play point just to get a Luminous Lance streak on the board.
to the shores of victory. Special assignment today.
They do have the 2-2. They almost always do, though. I think they mulligan for the 2-2. Another Lyra. We're just gonna punch him in the face. They had the answer to Phildao. We're gonna play Lyrilla, and we're gonna use the 1-1 to protect the 2-2. I don't think it really matters because they're probably gonna have an answer for this 2-2 as well. Oh, they don't? Seraphic? We're gonna play another Lyrilla. And I don't get a lot of good use out of the evolution points here, so we're gonna evolve this one to punch him in the face. Because it's probably gonna be an Anna and Greya turn for them. And I don't have a good Anna and Greya. And this survives the punch with the 3 damage. So they'll have to run into it.
Defeat is not an option.
Oath is fulfilled.
There are people who need me.
My oath is fulfilled.
And we drew nothing to do on this turn, which really sucks. We did draw a Voss though, and Voss is a perfect answer for Anna and Greya.
Caught us off guard.
If they don't clear, this is an Amelia turn. If they do, it's probably a coin Geno.
Special assignment today.
They're probably going to clear though, because I imagine they're evolving this. I feel like it's still a good Amelia turn just to clear the 8-6. That's all he does? This is an amazing Amelia turn then.
Lend me your courage.
Play the Luminous. Mega Evolve here.
Dance. Let this be the war to end.
Clear this.
I'll miss you.
Then hit him in the face.
Don't scare me.
And say go. That's a very hard board for them to clear. Because they usually only run, their only board clear is usually only the 5-mana guy that does a lot of damage. But that doesn't even clear the board here.
I must stay strong. Not my first rejection.
Yeah, he has to burn a lot of resources here to clear this board.
Asking for a hex, mate. I demand a rematch.
How much damage do we have here? These puts them at 7.
A wealthy opponent.
dead.
Don't make me use. You don't scare me.
Stop right there.
Dinner is
Just like that.
All burnt out.
Some runecrafts don't even run that guy. Some of them he's too slow. And we're against another swordcraft. This almost always comes down to who gets Albert first. Either that or who sticks a Lyrella. The 1/2 that gives rush.
Comes dead. I wield my blade. It died.
These are actually really good in other swordcrafts. So is this.
May the righteous prevail.
He doesn't have a 1-drop. I don't have a 1-drop. Playing on the same field right now, man. I do get this Super Evolution first, which is really good. He does have the Luminous Lance Trooper, which is really annoying because it's hard. Okay.
most who take the brave fool.
I can't let that stick. This is going to be a board control match, almost guaranteed. That's an annoying one to get stuck to. But I prefer that over the Luminous Lance.
Forged in steel.
He's buffing his board, yeah. That sucks for me. But it's okay. It's not the end of the world. He's actually trading. That's kind of crazy.
There are people who need me. We fear the dark because it let me aid
Forged
you.
in steel.
Repent.
I think Luminous Mage is way better than Floral Fencer used to be.
Can't be.
Which is crazy to say. Though it being on 5 is a little annoying. The one problem with this deck is there's not a great turn 4. Most people run the one that evolves. It makes 2 1/1s and then gives your board +1/+1.
Because it let me aid you.
He responds in kind. He's also gonna evolve.
Understanding is the first step to conquering.
I think we filled out here. Filled out Iron Crown.
Aid you.
Yeah, filled out
Young Paragon
into the
dons
Iron
his
Crown, still clads.
Let me aid you.
We're gonna kill this 3/3.
Dons.
My star is the star. Leave it all to me.
Step into the light.
Oath is fulfilled.
Okay, and we're in a good spot. If he can't clear everything, we have a great Amelia.
I hope we can come to an agreement. Dons.
Oh, that's annoying. Not a lot of people run that, but when it hits, it hits.
Not all is lost.
My oath is fulfilled.
I lacked foresight.
He actually full cleared.
Leave it all to me.
Doesn't really matter.
Not all is lost.
We're gonna coin out Gino.
To the shores of victory.
My oath is
To the
fulfilled.
shores of victory.
Negotiations concluded.
Eventually, something I play is gonna stick, and we'll have a great Amelia. Or we'll draw a Luminous Mage and have a great Amelia. Nightly, this man is running a weird deck.
Law allows for no compromises.
Yeah, this is weird. We're gonna Amelia now.
Soldiers, lend me your courage.
Most who take the high road wind up dead.
Forward and fear no darkness. Let this be the war to repent.
Brave fool.
Stop right there. Stop right
My
there.
oath is fulfilled.
Okay. You know what? That was a good Amelia turn, too. Hounds of War?
Hurry up.
Okay. This is a very strange swordcraft deck.
Stay strong.
You can kill one other thing, man.
Better run.
That's probably the best idea. Okay. We're gonna double Iron Ground Majesty here.
Forged in steel.
Rally to your king.
Charge!
Stop right there. Stop right there.
Okay. As long as something on my board lives, he dies next turn. Hounds of War is kind of crazy to see, actually. If he's running like this, he should definitely be running Apollo. Apollo would be a great answer for a lot of my board states this game.
Law allows for no compromises.
I
Pluie de
think I still win.
Adele, my winged muse.
Yeah, because I have Ignominious.
My oath is fulfilled.
Or Ignominious. I have Samurai right now, which gets Bane when I have Super Evolution.
Not all is lost.
Yeah.
A wealthy opponent.
Most who take the high road wind
A
up dead.
wealthy opponent. Repent. Seize the day.
Short victory.
Charge!
A masterpiece.
And ending it with the 7 damage, or with the 5 damage. I like what he was trying to do, though.
You reap what you sow.
Oh! That's cool. I'm in Ruby now. What's our last one? Win 4 matches? Okay, that's easy enough. I don't know how much dust I have. I don't think I have that. Battle Pass is here, I think, right? No. I don't remember where the... Oh, duh. The exclamation point. And another match. Group Ruby is really cool. And we're against... I hope they don't run Apollo. Not all of them run Apollo, but quite a few do.
It's a game.
Going first.
Enjoy yourself.
I gotta search for more damage than him. I think I have to roll all of this away. I didn't get my 1-drop. That's kind of just dead. No 1-drop. I really need a snowball with the 1-drop here. He's not coining the tiger, which a lot of them do.
Step to your path, no matter the hardships.
Oh, he's playing Darkhaven too.
Forged in steel.
Okay, I'm really hoping something sticks here, but
I'm here to spread the love.
okay, we're sticking, we're sticking, we're sticking. That's amazing. Because now his evolution doesn't wipe my board. And he's at 12. This is about the best a Havencraft match can go.
I'm here to
But he's going to evolve that one and clear my board. Yeah.
Repent.
Oh, he's evolving the other one.
think I shine to the shores.
That was the wrong choice, I think, friend. Now we play Luminous.
Fear the dark because
We evolve our Luminous to kill the other one so that he can't use another strike.
understanding is step into the light.
And then we punch him in the face. He used 2 Apollos. And he can Grail right now. But, okay, I don't think that's good enough.
Brace yourself.
That's, like, really not good enough. Because I'm gonna Field Owl that. And he's gonna take a lot. He got a lot of health back, but he's basically losing it all again immediately.
Oath is fulfilled.
Yeah, we just filled out.
Paragon dons his mask.
Call it good.
Gums.
My star, leave it all to me. Leave it all to me.
I think it's worth it just to keep the tempo up, right? Yeah, it's worth it to keep the tempo.
Paragon dons his mask.
Step into the light.
Because we have Gino to answer whatever big thing he plays. He has to grail this board. Does he even have Grail in hand? I imagine if he played that, he doesn't have Grail. Featherfall doesn't clear unless he wants to use the bird token to kill my 3/4. But if he does that, we can just remake the board, I think. He kind of has to Grail. The legendary also clears. That doesn't clear. That doesn't even come close to clearing. It kills the 4/1 is probably the best thing for him to kill, and then the 2/2. Which he's still taking like 6 damage, which means Albert kills without having to have the big burst.
You reap what you sow.
Yeah. Let's go again. Another portal craft. See if we can reclaim victory. I feel like this is a bad matchup though for Sword.
With rain comes death.
We have much to discuss.
We'll see though. I feel like this is just a perfect hand almost, actually. I'd like the 1-drop. We haven't seen the 1-drop today yet. But the 1-drop snowball is really, really hard in the portal. And we get Luminous Lance Trooper. We're gonna Royal Coachwoman.
Step to your path, no matter the hardships.
Let's see, what's he gonna do?
Only ransom
The
of
Ironheart?
blood.
I can kill that pretty simply, and I think it's worth it to kill it. Just keep my Luminous Lance Trooper. Say go. Because I want to stick my Luminous. Electric Whip? Perfectly fine.
Looking for a spark of inspiration.
We're gonna play Lyrola,
I'm here to help.
and we're gonna clear Electric Whip so that my Luminous can stick. Because if Luminous Lance can stick, we can control the board the entire game. And that's what we want to be doing as Sword. The problem with Portalcraft is that they have a little bit better tools to do that. Yeah.
My oath is fulfilled.
I'm fine with that. That's fine with me to lose that. It does mean our Iron Crown's a little worse, but I don't think we were ever Iron Crowning this match for anything but the guys.
Don't move.
Okay, he does clear it. That is a very threatening card. Valse is really good too. We're just gonna play another Lyrola, I think.
Forged in steel.
And I want to be out of range of what he's gonna be doing, so we're gonna evolve this and punch him in the face. Because we also want to be pushing damage. Remember, the magical number is 12. If we can keep him at 12, we can win the game on 9. At 8 at this point, if we don't use the play point before 8. Which I think we want to avoid doing, because if Romalia, or whatever the thing's name is, it comes down, we're kind of screwed. Because if they grab one of the healing, if they grab like 2 of the healing guys, we're kind of just dead. What's he at right now? He has a deal 3 to everything. I'm not seeing another one right now. He just made a striker.
Follow me.
Doomright, yeah. I figured a Doomright was coming out.
People who need me.
Go.
To the shores of victory.
I mean, we only need a little bit of damage.
The curious artificer dons their mask.
That's an annoying card to see. It's a very annoying card to see. I'm thinking if we Valse and evolve Valse, he has a lot of trouble killing it.
Possibility.
Oh, why'd he grab the 4/4? I think Phildau is actually great here. Play Phildau,
For old time's sake.
evolve Phildau, kill this.
My star is the star of paradise.
Play this,
Those who take the high road.
kill him, punch him in the face. Say go. We'll save Valse. I don't know how we win right now though, is the issue. Because we don't have an Albert in hand. We only run 2 because I don't have the 3rd. And he's approaching the Orcus turn.
I leave the rest to you.
Does this 1/1 live?
Your mentor.
That gets evolved, right?
This might help.
He evolved it. I think I lose because he evolves that. That's 3 health, and I'm already having trouble breaking his health barriers.
See you tomorrow.
Making this 6 just means he has to play 2 of them. I don't think it's worth it. If he has Romelia, I die. Like, just straight up. Because Romelia kills this, hits me, and heals him. Like, almost guaranteed. Because he's probably working towards Masterwork, right? Gear Remembrance. Infuse into Fortifier, obviously. Does he not have an answer to this without just hard playing it? He would have played Romelia already if he had Romelia. Okay, he does have an answer to this. Glad I didn't super evolve it. I was thinking about super evolving it. But it would have died to that just the same. We're gonna play Luminous, and then we're gonna play Luminous. And we're gonna give them all +1/+1. Does that mean this lives if he plays the thing? But we are all in now. Romelia would have came down immediately if he had it. He doesn't have it. Which is good to know. doesn't get to kill the 2/4 though. And that's important. He does have to use a super evolve on this though.
I don't miss. You cannot stop me.
Looking for a spark of inspiration.
Why did he play that?
My oath is fulfilled.
Can't be. Step into the light. I lacked foresight. Pierce through the heart of darkness. By
Oaths
my
are
blade.
forged in steel.
Louis de Paix. I am no more than a servant
Over
of the
my
light.
dead body. Over my dead body. Over my dead body.
Dude, watch the thingamajig.
Go. That's really hard for him to kill. That is so hard for him to kill. And if this gets to hit for 9, like unless he has another Heavenly Thunder. Does Orcus even get through? Orcus? No, because Orcus is an 8/8, I think. Orcus is either a 6/6 or an 8/8. It doesn't get up to 9. So Orcus can't even kill. Well, no, he can run one of the drones into it. He can use Orcus to kill one of my taunts. But that takes his super evolve, and I still have mine.
This land is both cradle and grave.
He has to super evolve that, and it doesn't even kill everything, does it?
Ambition, desire.
Yeah.
My legacy.
He used the restore. That's so annoying, man.
Fulfilled.
I think I lose off of that. Like,
Is fulfilled.
there's my Albert, but what does Albert even do right now, man? Another Albert doesn't even kill. I mean, it's what I got, right? He hits for 6. 6, 6, 12. He came a turn late, man. He came just a little too late. I have to use 1 to kill this because I can't get hit for 8 against him right now.
It is what it is.
Because Masterwork is a thing.
Forward and fear no darkness.
We used our super evolve though. Yeah. And then he plays Masterwork and he punches me in the face.
Lead to extinction.
Can't be.
He actually clears.
Good little dove should be in bed by now.
Oh, that doesn't even attack it? Oh, I forgot it has aura. I can't target it.
Change doesn't scare me anymore.
I can draw Gino, I guess. But I'm kind of just dead. Because that kills my guy.
My first rejection.
Yeah. Nothing I can do. Portal has a really good matchup into this deck because they can spam out 3 damage board wipes and heal. No 6 drop, that gives barrier to things was rough. Haven, I can outspeed Haven sometimes. Only sometimes though. Second,
Enjoy
I
your
think we don't need those. Luminous finally, the 1-2-3 dream. 1-2-3 dream.
forward.
1-3-3 dream?
Darkness.
It might actually be 1-3-3 dream. 1-3-3-4-4 2-2-2s.
I'm here. Charge.
Punch him in the face.
Forged in steel.
I feel like Voss should be doing 4, but he does 5, which is ridiculous. We just get to straight kill that with Voss. Protect my board.
Most who take the high road wind up dead.
I think this is better.
Over my dead
Let
body.
me stand. Charge.
I think that's better actually. Save Voss for a bigger threat. Because this coming turn, if he doesn't do anything, I just evolve one of these and then hit him for like a lot of damage. Like a lot of damage. Bellringer is not enough. That is not enough. A third? Even.
Repent. Give our enemies
To the
their
shores of
glory.
the
Their glory.
Over my dead body.
Hit it.
I'll always watch over you. Charge.
Charge into the face.
You don't scare me.
We're gonna miss a damage just to Voss. Oh. I forgot that has aura. I forgot that has aura. That's on me. That's on me. Selphia. I think this is fine. Right? Not really. This is fine.
Young Paragon dons his mask.
Gums.
My star is the star of paradise. Lead all to me.
Go.
Fear no darkness.
We're all in, but that's okay.
I'm here to spread
He has the Apollo.
Can't be.
He evolves it 100. Yeah. We lost our entire board there.
the shores of victory.
Did he forget?
We fear the dark because it let me aid
Forged
you.
in steel. Stop right
Punch him in the face. Go ahead. Have another board wipe. Have another Apollo. If he does, he has to super evolve. Unholy? I consider that a win.
Lost.
Because have another one.
Pierce through the heart of darkness.
Oaths
By my
are
blade.
forged in steel.
Because have another one.
Fear not the god's absence.
That's another one.
Oath is fulfilled.
You're doing such a great job though, so do it again.
Fear the dark because it let me aid
Forged
you.
in steel.
Rally to your king.
Here's the boost.
That kills by 2-2-2-4. Holy crap! He had all of them.
Oath is fulfilled. My oath is fulfilled.
That actually really hurts.
Behold defeat.
Why are we evolving that?
Through justice, we shall build heaven on earth.
Dude, punished for it too.
Rally to your king.
Let me aid
Forged
go. Dude, there's so many cards in my deck that answers that, and he wins.
Not all is lost.
Someone needs some justice. To the face. I will not falter.
No Albert, by the way. Again, half my deck, no Albert, but whatever. Dragoncraft? If I get a fast hand, I'm actually really good into Dragoncraft.
With rain comes death.
This brings me back.
It doesn't actually get much faster than that. It doesn't get faster than that. Oh my god. And the Luminous on 4?
Young Paragon dons his mask.
I mean, I'm doing this.
Oaths are forged in steel.
I'm just going face. I don't care that Phil Dow's there. That's the correct one to kill. I'm not letting him hit another 2-2. That's fine.
Oath is fulfilled.
You may approach.
The other 2 to drop, please. Loss? No, that's whatever.
To your
Over my dead body.
Repent.
He can't Dragon Youth that. Because he's not in Overflow yet. He'd have to play something that hits him in Overflow. The thing that evolves on Overflow, yeah, this has to be evolved to kill anything. Now he's in Overflow, but like, I forced him to. He has to spend an evolution on that, which is fine. I think Voss right now is just the correct call. Just Voss this.
A dragon never forgets.
I don't need to evolve. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it go. Okay. He's in Albert range. He's in Mega Albert range almost too. 2 damage.
My oath is fulfilled.
my first protection. To the shores of victory.
Amelia. Amelia is really funny. I kind of want to play Amelia. Yeah, I'm gonna play Amelia.
Soldier, lend me your courage.
The only trophy I need is your heart.
Don't. Let this be the repent.
Stop right there.
Face of business.
This is good enough. He took 2 damage there, so even if he clears my board, he's dead.
Not all is
Witness
lost.
my kung fu.
A wealthy opponent.
Rage tempest. Roar thunder.
Pluie de paix.
The hour of keep up. A
Boom.
journey of 1,000 miles.
Man, when Swordcraft draws Albert, it's a completely different game. If they never draw Albert, it's actually like kind of rough for you.
What you sow.
Completed 2 feats there. Swordcraft sleeves and money. no gold. It's only silvers. And making the way towards the next legendary. See what the next one is. Forestcraft. They can go really quick. Kind of comes down to who has the better hand, honestly.
I long for sights unseen.
I think keeping the Amelia is actually really good. Free Albert, an Albert in hand is like never the worst thing. You're never gonna be mad about that. I do not like how high cost the hand is right now. He's coining. There's the one drop when we don't need it. I don't know why he did that, but I'm killing it. Yeah, fairy. Bug alert. Yeah. Play a luminous into this. And say go. I think that's all of his. No, he has one fairy in hand. Because he bug alerted. For some reason I thought we killed it. He only has one fairy in hand.
Better run.
Okay, he left my thing alive, but like I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this hand right now. So we're just gonna play filled out and go. This is an awful hand. Oh gosh. He just passed? What? I think it's correct to do this. It doesn't use my mana as efficiently, but it hits him harder.
Leave it all to me. Leave it all to me.
As they go. His hand has got to be just as bad as mine at this point. But I have 2 Alberts, so I kind of win the late game.
I see. Fellowship.
Yeah, it doesn't wipe my board unless he attacks, which he is going to, obviously. I'm vossing that. Go. I think I just Albert Super Evolve face next turn, no matter what he does. Kind of depends. If he has the fairies,
Wings shall be your deliverance.
that might not be correct anymore.
Don't look away.
Hear the primal cries of nature.
But here's the thing, right?
Soldiers, lend me your courage. A good medic's the antidote to all
Forged in steel.
Domes. Let this be repent. What cruelty.
Punch him in the face. I don't care about a bunch of 1/1s. That's 3 damage. I'm at 15. Roach can hit for that much, but his board is full, so I don't see how he does. Right? And he has no setup Godwoods.
Same time tomorrow? Same time tomorrow?
And then that's getting evolved.
His mask.
Does that clear?
The world is full of splendor.
It's only 9.
Fellowship.
That does
My first
clear. Shame. I'm very sad about that. He lost the ferry? No, he lost the Deepwood. Tell me he lost the Deepwood. Losing the Deepwood's huge.
My oath is fulfilled.
Yeah, he lost the Deepwood. He dies next turn. Right. He does do a regular. Okay.
To the shores of victory.
I failed you.
To the shores of victory.
I don't want him to have a single damage.
Even this storm. Stop right there.
Okay. I don't want him to have a single damage. Because I don't need that evolution point for Albert kill.
What's today's happy little surprise? Lily's magic guardian.
How much is that? That's a 4. Okay, but he can't roach anymore.
So overconfident.
2 play points, he can't roach.
A wealthy opponent.
I think it's over.
Not all is lost.
It's not enough, man.
Heaven's wrath will fall heavy on your head.
I should have practiced more. Repent.
The hour of keep up. Keep up.
This is new.
Yeah.
You reap what you sow.
Okay. Another swordcraft, and this one was a master in the last game.
With rain comes death.
Second. Okay, I got the Luminous Commander. Big.
May the righteous prevail.
Let the battle begin.
He doesn't have the 1-drop? I do, and I have Albert. I'm the aggressor this game.
To the shores of victory.
Can't be.
I can't let him have that.
To take the brave fool.
I demand a rematch.
We've all sweat every plays, basically.
Forged in steel.
I don't care about him healing right now.
The only trophy I need is your
My
heart.
oath is fulfilled.
Do we tempo an Albert next turn? Tempoing an Albert is crazy thoughts, right?
My first rejection.
I'd be insane to tempo an Albert. But otherwise, I don't think this extra play point is getting used. I'm gonna Royal Coach one.
Step to your path, no matter the hardships.
I tell him to go. I tell him to go. It hurts, but I think I have to.
The Lord commands.
Zaconia? Oh dear God, I lose. I lose. I don't have an answer to Zaconia in this hand right now.
To the shores of victory.
Yeah. I actually just lose. I can't come back from that.
Victory.
Yeah, my hand is awful actually. I did not need the second Amelia, and I did not need the Olivia. Like, there was There was never a hope there with that with what I drew there. Another master in the previous game. I go first this time though, I think I said.
Comes death. I wield my blade.
I like this card, I like this card. This is usually what the game comes down to in Swordcraft v Swordcraft. It's gonna sit there for a while, but that's okay. I can tempo one out now. No turn 2 right now, and I run a lot of 2-drops. Please do not do this to me in game. He also has the Luminous Commander. I have to trade now because I have no turn 2.
The only
trophy I need is your heart.
I regret keeping that Albert only because I drew the second. A squirrel. What the fuck is this saying?
I'll miss you.
I have a way later game hand, so if he evolves this, oh dear God, he has Zaconia too.
Reason.
To the shores of victory.
Can't be. We fear the dark because it let me aid you. Repent. Understanding. Step into the light. Hope we can come to an agreement.
What? Who run it? People don't run that in normal Swordcraft. That's crazy.
Sides of the same coin.
My oath is fulfilled.
I lose this game too.
Is fulfilled.
This doesn't even solve my issues.
So hostile.
Does it?
Don't.
It doesn't solve my issues.
My star, leave it all to me.
Step into the
I
light.
leave the rest to you.
Most who take the brave fool.
Not all is lost.
What is with my hands these games? Holy crap.
Hurry up!
Is it over?
Hurry
I
up!
think that's over, right? 6. Yeah, 8, 8. Yeah, that's game.
I will not falter.
Another master in the previous game. What is going on?
With rain comes death.
Medium rare
Second.
or well done.
Honestly, I'm gonna keep the Amelia because Amelia is actually really good when you hit 6, and I have turn 1, turn 2. I just need to draw turn 3, which with how I've been drawing is impossible.
Young Paragon dons his mask.
May the
I
light
leave the rest to
prevail.
you.
I have a turn 3 now.
Dons his mask.
No turn 4, but we'll figure it out when we get there, right? I hate playing both of my field owls because
Special assignment.
that kind of means my evolved turns are like a lot worse. It's actually hilarious. Like half of my like only a quarter of my deck is late game, and these are all of my late games. That's okay. I forgot. It's not doing anything really.
I give up.
Yeah, so my board is gone. And I have no turn 4 in it. I have no turn 4 in a class that's all about tempo. What is this?
Stop right there.
I have no turn 5 either, by the way, right now. I might have to pass 4 or 5 in a class about tempo.
Special assignment today.
That's getting involved and it's killing that, and I die. I lose the game. Like,
This next one
Not
for
all is
extra
lost.
credit.
no, I actually lose the game.
Most who take the
What is my hand?
The light is dim.
He has nothing at least. The problem is, he plays Kuan
Don't forget to review.
Super Evolve, and I die.
To
Yeah.
the edge of what's known.
Yeah.
Get lost.
Yep.
You're done.
I have one life,
Like the vermin you are.
one opportunity.
I was overconfident.
Not all is lost. Not all is lost.
Get Amelia. Amelia's my out here.
Lend me your courage.
But if he has a second Kuan, screw me. I was really hoping for more than just that,
High road,
but
wind up dead.
I have to play that because I have to kill Kuan,
Let this be the war to end all
and
war.
I don't think it even saves me. Yeah, it doesn't even save me. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Into the night.
I will not falter.
Doesn't even matter because I drew all of that somehow. All of my end game right there. Did I? Oh, it's right here. Normal, cleared. Okay. Oh, I don't even know what that was for, but well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. Thank you for tuning in if you did. I probably will start trying to stream my ranked climb on the game, because I do want to try to join the Grand Prix when it comes up. Hopefully by then I can get my decks built up. This one isn't really that far. This one is like really close to complete. Like I said, I just want to get another Amelia and another Albert, and the deck is probably fully complete by that point. Probably replacing Way of the Maid. Probably cut a Geno for another Ravening. I don't know about that too much though. The other one has a lot of work to go. I might play this. We'll play this one next time I start streaming. It needs another Jean. It needs 2 more Selphias, which is a lot of legendaries. But then that one should be good after that. And I do eventually want to try to build a control Bloodcraft, because I really liked that in the previous game. So far, I know that's probably going in. This is probably going in for that. This is definitely going in for that. But I don't know what else I'd necessarily do. The WinCon has to be ruler. There's definitely 3 of these, and probably 3 of these. This actually isn't that bad of a card. There's probably 3 Olivias, just because you have no real super evolved target in the deck otherwise. Well, no, you have Cerberus, you have Kerberos. But like only Kerberos as a super evolved target is kind of like. I feel like controllable. I feel like Bloodcraft's getting a bad rap in the game right now for like being awful. But this is a really, really good card. This is not a bad card. This is not a bad card. Like, the spike for Medusa can be really good. Because she's a 3/7, so she's not the easiest to remove. Actually, I forgot about Ceres. Ceres is an amazing target for Olivia. Mukon isn't bad either. Like, there's some stuff here, and Psychotis is a really good win con. Cerberus is also not a bad win con. This card's so bad. The problem is I don't know what you're doing in the other turns right now. Like, these are both 4, and he really wants to be played later with that. I'm guessing Little Miss Bonemancer, because this was a really good card in the original game. Probably 3 Apollos, because Apollo is just that good of a card. Maybe it's 2 Psychotis. Orthos is just a good card. It's definitely Mino. Do I actually not have a full playset of her? That's kind of wild. That's probably the only silver card I don't have 3 of. You're definitely running all 3 of these. You're definitely running all of these because it's just a good card. We have some really good 2-drops to reanimate, so probably Chaos Cyclone. Let's see here. Yeah, they just have Rush. Like, honestly, I don't think this is that bad. Just, like, at a glance. Wait, where's all our 4s? Like, we have no turn 6, it's looking like. But the turn 6 in this deck is awful. No matter what you're doing. Because these are the only 2 6-drops available to you. And, like, both of these are bad. Both of them are actually awful. What's our 3-drop? 3-drop is Apollo. We have no draw in this deck, right? Other than Olivia. I guess turn 3 Seraphix isn't the worst. We also have Bell Ringer's draw. I guess. Those draws a follower reanimates too? Oh wait, we have draw. We have Soul Predation. Soul Predation is like a really good draw card, right? Soul Predation is really good. We have 2 draw there. We have draw off of her. We have a draw here. We have draw off Olivia. I suppose Seraphic isn't needed. We have a lot of 2-drops right now, though. I think that's okay, though. Because this is like a later thing. This is just draw. Vildau is just like probably the best 2-drop in the entire game right now. Mino is like a 4-drop in disguise for the deck. I mean, turn 3, we're probably playing another 2-drop. Like, that's fine. Turn 4, these are like both really good. She's like a lot worse as a turn 4. But she's not like bad. Turn 5, we only have 1, but it's like a really okay one. He's doing 7, and then you... Yeah. Probably don't want to evolve him, actually. Evolving him is probably bad. just because 3 damage to both leaders, and like you're a control deck at that point. Like you probably don't want to be taking that. I'm gonna remove 7 cards though. Sheesh. I feel like he's probably one of the worst cards in the deck at this point, like with what I'm looking at here. Like, this doesn't seem like a bad core, right? We probably really want Little Miss, though, at this point, with, like, what we're doing. I don't know. Like, we just don't have we don't have great targets for Reapers. Well, I guess we have Bellringer Angel. I guess we have Bellringer, we have our leftover Apollo. We have a Orthos if we really need to. We have Mino Skeleton. We have Mino herself. Potentially. Soul Predation has the same targets. He summons ghosts. So, like, I guess that's a target. We have Coco or Mimi if they live. Yeah, I guess we have a lot of targets, actually. There are a lot of targets for Reapers and Soul Predation. Like how I said I was getting off and then I started talking about this. I still cannot believe I don't have this. The only healing is this, and is it Mimi? Or is it, I think it's Mimi, right? No, it's Coco. Coco's the one that heals. Coco has Rush too, right? Yeah. I'm thinking only one Psychotis. Gotta cut 6 cards out of the deck right now. I don't think you can live without these in the deck. Is it Apollo is the only board wipe I have. Like, can I really get rid of Apollo? Same with Aragavi. Maybe we cut I can survive in one less Olivia, I think, right? One less Olivia. She's kind of our board wipe too. I don't think I can survive with one less Serbi. Serbi is really good. This is still 3. There's also I also think I need this. Like, I think I need this, actually. Can I survive with... Because this is, like, a lot of synergies with, like, Mukon. There's, like, a lot of damage burst with, Serbi, too, if you get 2 of those on the field. 2 of them pop, both of them play Serbi. That's 4 times, that's 12 damage right there with Serbi. That's a good way to win the game right there. But see, now I'm kind of overloading everything here, and it's like, what am I pulling? What am I cutting? I don't think I can cut Rage, right? Because that's 3 damage. I'm kind of thinking about Orthos, but that Necromancy effect is really good too. Mino is like just a kill card on something that summons a skeleton, and I think that's okay for a 2-drop that, you know, is also kind of sticky, can compete with board. This is never getting cut. He's like one of the best evolved targets in the game. Do I need Bellringer? I don't know. kind of contemplating the need for this guy at this point. I think Ceres is too good. I keep coming back to Apollo, but he's like one of the only board clears, right? But is he actually, when I can Shadow Crypt into Mukon, or just Mukon himself kind of deals with some things? Aragavi is also, like, most of the wide boards in this game at this point, if they're not, like, kill you boards, die to 7 damage. At least at turn 5. Because most of the time it's like Swordcraft going wide, and all their things have like 2 health. 1 or 2 health. Like Luminous Mage puts, if it's unevolved, Luminous Mage puts 3 2s and a 3. And this like almost clears that. Oh no, I'm kind of talking myself out of him at this point. I think he's like 1 less. I think he's one of the weaker cards in the deck at this point. Because Apollo a double evolved is also only like 10 damage. But he's cheaper. I don't need Divine Thunder because like Bukon does Divine Thunder Shrub like for the most part. I'll just have to come back to this. Well, again, thank you for watching if you are. I'll probably be back on tomorrow at some point.